say your names.
Dean Burrell and I'm Scott Burrell.
Okay. And where you guys are from, and where do you reside, and where you're originally from?
We was born in New York, and when we was young, we moved to London. So we was raised in Southeast London, and our heritage is Jamaican.
Okay.
Right now we live in Brooklyn. Right now we live in Brooklyn.
And there's a lot of good fighters over in England. It's like the fight game's become a big deal over there.
Yeah, there's a lot of good fighters.
Amir Khan, Ricky Hatton, Calzaghe recently.
Yeah.
Are you guys big fans of those guys?
Yeah, of course. Anyone that comes from similar places where I'm from, I support most every fight. All they have good fighters.
There's a lot of good fighters as well that's upcoming over there. They may not know them over here, but they've got a lot of good fighters coming up. Like, a lot of people that was fighting in the amateurs are now professional and doing well. So the scene over there is good right now.
Have you guys fought some tough fighters over there before?
Yeah, a lot of tough fighters in the amateurs before. A lot of tough fighters, a lot of good fighters. So that gave us a lot of experience and confidence coming over here.
What kind of challenges have you experienced so far in your career?
We've experienced a lot of challenges. You know what I'm saying? We've fought a lot of good fighters, amateur and professional. Like we've had cuts. Like, all kinds of things. So
like tall people, short, orthodox, southpaw. I think that's the benefit of having a good amateur career. We've seen a bit of everything before, so coming to the pros, too many things would be new to us.
Right, and you're 23 years old, so you're still young fighters.
Yeah.
Are you looking for a big fight out there? Is there like any names out there?
I mean, there's big fights out there in the future. We just recently turned professional, so like, you know what I'm saying? In the future, there's a lot of fights, potential good fights out there for us. So about for the future.
For the time being, we're just saying we're gonna keep training hard, keep winning fights, and we see later on down the line if some of the people that we see now that are doing well, if they still do just as good as they are now, later on down the line we'll actually fight them now, fight them then. For the time being, we can't really call nobody out now with 6 fights, so we're waiting. When the time comes, we're always willing to fight anything. So.
And you guys will never fight each other?
No, I mean, we spar with each other regularly. We fought each other a million and one times.
Yeah. Like, we just going to do it
There wasn't a camera there, but we've been fighting each other since we was tiny babies, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to fight my brother for money. I'll fight him for free at home with no audience. But for money is a different story.
So you guys have some real wars in your sparring matches?
You know what? I think maybe when we was younger, we didn't necessarily couldn't always control ourselves as good. But that now, sometimes we're getting older. Obviously, there's sometimes where it gets a little bit heated. But for the most part, we kind of control. Try
to onlookers, like sometimes they say, "Oh, you know, going too rough on each other." But
we know when it might look like it's hard, but we kind of know for the most part. We're not trying to knock each other out. Obviously, this is boxing. You know, it hasn't happened so far. It doesn't.
And you feel like that makes you, by sparring with each other, makes you a better fighter?
Definitely.
Better fighters?
For me, it's definitely a benefit because my brother's Southpaw, so a lot of orthodox fighters have trouble with Southpaw. They think that whatever difficulty they find. But for me, I don't have that problem because I've been sparring my brother since I started fighting, so I don't have no trouble with Southpaw fighters. I'm used to it.
So the thing is that a regular good quality fighter that I'm against to spar with, so that's always going to help me to progress.
Yeah, that's interesting. One of you is Southpaw, so can I see that stance? There we go. And the other one's traditional. And you're not sure with the fighter you're going to face tonight what he is, so you're going to have to...
I mean, you get in the ring. Once we get in the ring, we'll find out. So it doesn't really matter.
My dad always told us from when we were young that fight is a fight at the end of the day. If you
fight somebody,
you gotta handle your business.
You meet somebody on the street and they come to fight, you don't have a chance to say, are you orthodox or southpaw? You have to just fight. So just look at it like that. You go in the ring, you have your game plan, we trained hard, so you're not worried about orthodox or southpaw. Obviously, we give our opponents respect all the time. So we train hard, but we're not worried about orthodox southpaw. It's what it is. We're ready to win tonight.
Now you guys are twins. One's southpaw, one's traditional. Is one a boxer and one a banger, or are you guys both the same? Or
we have similar styles. My brother probably boxes a little bit more than I do, but we both, I would say, are boxer puncher style. But you know, maybe for our coach, you better look at the intricate details and tell you Dean does this more, Scott does this more. We try to box for the most part. You know what I'm saying? both got good power.
Will you stand toe to toe if necessary?
Of course. Necessary. Yeah, definitely. Always necessary. You got to win the fight. You got to win the fight. It comes down to that, and it comes down to that. So, we have to stick to our game plan. We have so far. You know, obviously, if the time's right, and you need to dig deep. We do that too.
Okay, if there's anybody you guys would like to fight, you can go ahead and tell them.
Right now, I mean, I'm ready to fight anybody.
When I get to the stage where we're fighting for a world title, whoever had the belt, that's who I want to fight.
No one in particular.
Yeah.
Nobody in particular.
You see any Showtime HBO fights in the future?
For us, we look and
Yeah,
say,
of course. In the future, hopefully in the near future, we'll be on Showtime, and then in the near future too, we'll be on HBO. Of course, that's always the aim.
We see a lot of good our weight divisions are lively. A lot of good fights coming up that we see in the gyms and in the fights around New York.
You have any in particular you're kind of looking at that you think are really good in your weight division?
I don't have no names. I don't have no names that I can say this guy, that guy. I've seen people that look good, but I'm saying I don't want to say their name, and if they say my name is different, I don't need to say no one's name right now. We'll see when we get to the stage who's still there and who's doing well. And
Isn't I think his name's Bruner? Isn't he in your weight division?
He's at 130, but similar size.
Yeah, he's a heck of a fighter, isn't he?
Very good fighter.
Yeah.
Right now, he's where we're trying to get to.
So a fight like that, if it presented itself on HBO, you guys would have no problem taking that?
Of course, when the time's right.
Now we've had 6 fights. I mean, they're not going to call us out for now, but
When the time's right,
definitely.
it doesn't matter if it's Broner or whoever else.
When the time's right.
You know what I'm saying? We're ready to fight
In ourselves.
Yeah, I would think it would be a big draw to have one of you guys maybe as like the headliner and the one as the undercard, or maybe 2 undercards. I think that would be interesting for them to do. We'll have to see if that works out. Well, you guys, good luck tonight on your fight.
All right. Thank you very much.